All right, guys, day two of the road to 35-pound weight loss. We got back today, so it's pull day, and just did a few sets. I think just from my last video, I'm gonna kind of just do like the last set, show you what I do there, and talk through a little bit. So I've already done a couple, already warmed up, but we're doing reverse grip lat pull downs. Lat pull downs are always can be kind of tricky because your body wants to have your shoulders forward, especially when you're struggling. So the big piece in your lat pull down is just remember to keep your shoulders back. So one of the things that I was taught by a trainer was to put my shoulders back, was just kind of lift them up, pull them back, and then drop them. And then that's where you want to be in your bench, where your lat pull down, those types of things. Kind of depending on what you're training, some people like to stretch all the way through. I'm kind of not going to do that today. I think I'm going to try to keep them stretched because I like to focus on that. But the big thing I like to see too is, and I like to do is hold a little squeeze at the bottom on these reverse lat pull downs, because you could really feel a little bit of burn on that squeeze, and that's when I know I feel like I'm working that muscle pretty well. So I'll get this. I got a moderate rate weight going right now. Let's do a few of these, but I just kind of control it on the way up and then get a good squeeze. I could feel that when I squeeze, I feel that in my lats, man. And you want to feel that. That's going to be good. Let me refocus my shoulders so they're up, back, down. I could already feel burning in my back. In my lats. All right, that was good. Okay, first set done there. Let's move on to the next. All right, guys, we got seated wide grip rows. Apologize if my back's towards you. I'm kind of already been down here doing a couple sets, so this will be my last set of seated wide grip rows. Again, the big thing is going to be my shoulders, making sure that those are, back, so I get a good squeeze. This is going to help out a lot of my rhomboids, but it could also help out a lot of the posterior delt, which actually it will. And it kind of depends on where I want my elbows. So I'm going to keep my elbows down here to give me more of the rhomboid type of workout. If I want to do straight posterior delts, I can lift up my elbows and you can kind of see the geometry up here. I'm using the posterior delt. I mean, I'm still going to use posterior delt here. This is a little bit more for that focus on the posterior delt. But down here, I'm going to try to hit the lats and the rhomboids a little bit more. Okay, so one other thing about this one is, man, I've had lower back problems for over 20 years. Recently, I'd say over the last 2-3 years, it's gotten way better just from physical therapy that I've done, and I've learned I had to relearn how to walk, sit, and stand, and so I've done that. But that's been helping out a lot. But I do know this seated row has always been something. My lower back gets really sore afterwards. So I just really watch it on this. So I won't do too much rocking back and forth like you may see some people doing, trying to get that big stretch in and then pulling back. I'll be a little bit more fixed, and I'm also thinking about that in my lower back. All right, so let's kind of get going here. Again, got the squeeze and my elbows are lower. If I want to do posterior delt, I'm kind of come up there, right? But going a little bit, keeping them low for the lat. And I can squeeze. You can squeeze that muscle, knowing which one that you're working out. You feel it. All right, big squeeze. Definitely felt it down there. So there we go. Move on to the next one. All right, guys. So moving into biceps now on pull day. So finish back. And I've already done a couple sets of straight bar curls. I'm supposed to do easy bar curls. I don't have an easy bar, so I'm just doing straight bar, which actually I like a lot. I just feel like I get a good work on the straight bar. So I'm just gonna do that. I've already done a couple sets. I'm probably gonna tire out around 5. I could already feel it, and so then I'm gonna cheat a little bit, swing it up so that I can fight the negative, right? So I'm kind of getting to where I have a positive failure. I can't go any more concentric, and then I'm gonna just kind of fight the negative. That's supposed to help build muscle as well and tear up the muscle pretty well. The other thing is I got this side mirror here, which is awesome because I want to watch my elbows. So our normal, I'll show you this side. Our normal is we want to do curls, and our body just naturally wants to bring our elbows up to make the curl easier. So remember, got to keep that tension on there. So we want to fight it, kind of keep our elbows back. Even doing this for years and years, you still got to have conscious on keeping those elbows back because it's so easy. You want to come forward. So when I do my swing and my cheat, you'll probably see it in this mirror that I will kind of bounce it up, momentum, pull my elbows up just to get the weight up and then kind of fight and burn. But by that time, my buys are pretty much done anyway. So, all right, let's do this. Straight bar curl, line it up. I'm just watching my elbows here, trying to keep these back. Slight bend in the knee. There's my cheat. Put the elbows back, fight, burn. Oh, damn, that's a burn. All right, didn't take much. But there we go. Got those done on that part. Those are good. Let's move on. Go to the next one. I forgot what it was. All right, guys. Last set for pull day. I actually got shrugs after this, but I don't think I'm gonna record it. But we got preacher curls. So I don't have a preacher bench like they have at the gym, but what you can do is just grab a regular bench or a preacher curl setup was what I meant at like a gym. But you can just get a regular, anything that's got an angle to something that you can position yourself well, you can fix your elbow, right? So this is going to be just a straight focus on the curl and the bicep. In fact, sometimes people will do, it's another kind of exercise, but they'll put their elbow on their knee so that doesn't move, and they'll call that a concentration curl. It's kind of a cool name, right? So the preacher curl, again, just get like a surface like this at an angle, trying to get a good stretch in, and then bring it up pretty much to where it you won't contract anymore. The big thing about this is don't bring it up so much because you can actually start resting your bicep. You want to keep it in tension the whole time. So you may see me come up like to around right here, and that's going to be because that's when I stop feeling that tension in the bicep. But I'm gonna still try to get a good squeeze. So I'll try to go down as much as I can. Sometimes I feel pain in my elbows. Today I haven't. I think it's been okay. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So just get in a good position. You don't want your shoulder too forward, but just kind of watch it. And you're really just kind of focusing on that squeeze of the bicep there. It's about here is when I stop feeling the tension. So I kind of just want to squeeze it and then go back down. Sometimes you need just a little spot to get up. All right. Let's go to the next one. The other arm here. There we go. This is doing good. The weight could probably go a little heavier. I just wanted to make sure I got the good form on this. Kind of noticing I'm not going all the way down sometimes, so I'll probably see that in the video. So that just helps me know that I need to do that moving forward. But that stretch it makes a difference when you go all the way down like that. It's like a weak part. One more. There we go. That was nice. All right, so we did pretty much 3 sets of everything. I'm just gonna do some shrugs here and be all done, and that'll be my pull day for the second day of the week. All right, that's good. All right, guys, got breakfast. The workout was done. I wanted to do this review before the workout, but I can do now. It's all right. But yeah, today was pull day, so I'm doing my push pull leg split. And so anytime somebody mentions like a split, it's kind of really their workout plan. What are they doing for the week? Some people just work out certain body parts once a week. Other people will do like a split, like I'm doing. So I'll do like a push day twice a week for pull and for legs. So I'll get 1 day off working out 6 days a week, 1 day off on Sundays. And today was the pull day. So that means pretty much everything's pulling, right? All those muscles that you're pulling, like you're pulling up for a bicep, you're pulling for lat pull downs, those types of things. So that's what I have today. But this morning I woke up 208 pounds, and last Friday I was 207 pounds. And so I'm not going to base my calories off of the 208. I'm going to base them off the 207. So I'll be allotted 2,070 calories. That's kind of how that works. I told you about the proteins. I forgot to list them here, but I think I'm about 180 grams of protein, 70 something grams of carbs, and 50, 60 something grams of fats. And so that's what we'll have for today. So I'm really going to watch that today. I think that's going to be my big focus, of just staying in calories and then keeping my eye on foods that are going to hit my macros and keep me full as well. So I'll pull out a lot of lettuce, salads, because there's not a lot of calories there, but there's a lot of volume. And so that kind of keeps me full throughout the day. So I'll do that a little bit later. Have some salmon that I'll have a little bit later as well to help me with some of those good fats. So I'm excited about that. Stress wise, I feel good. I'd say from a 0 to 10, I'm probably around a 4 stress. Things are going pretty well in all parts of the wheel of life there. So I feel pretty good about that. And that doesn't happen on accident, by the way. That takes work to do all those types of things. Just have some house items today, and then probably work on a little bit more of Better Busy tonight, of course, after work. So I like focus when it's time to work. I like to focus in on work and just kill it with work. So we'll be doing that. But yeah, I got my breakfast here. You already saw the workout, so there's a number of different things that you saw on the workout, especially with like elbow positioning and shoulder positioning. Those were super important to really get good form. But yeah, so it'll be a good day today. I'm excited. Day 2 on my way to 35 pounds. I plan, since I was 207 on Friday, I want to be 205 this Friday. I weighed in 208 today. There's all sorts of reasons why, a little bit over, but I think over the next few days, I'll be able to hit that 205. So we'll see on Friday. That's kind of like my weigh-in day. And then maintaining through the weekend. So that's always a struggle for a lot of people, I think, is watching it on the weekend. But this past month in January, got a good community of friends and bros that are doing this as well. So we chit chat about, stuff to watch. Maybe we'll fast before we know we're going to have a big meal or something. So it's really that balance. Like, how do we balance being conscious of our food and the work that it takes to hit our goals, and also living life, right? Also enjoying other things. There's people that need to totally isolate from, friends and the world to really focus in on their fitness goals, especially like bodybuilding, especially if you got a show coming up. So yeah, man, totally see that, having to do that, because they have to get super strict, very strict, but the payoff I hear is always amazing. But you know, and I'm not competing for a show anytime soon, and we're just trying to lose some weight and look really good and feel good and confident come summertime. You know, so that is about it. We'll make it through, and we'll have a little review tonight. All right, guys, let me chow down on this and get going.